Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be working on styling some of the clothes that I feel like I never reach for because there are certain issues with them, and I'll get into what those issues are. But the point is I want to find ways to style them and make them work for me, and hopefully that should be able to inspire you to assess things that you don't reach for anymore. And maybe sometimes the best thing to do is just get rid of it. But sometimes you like something, but you don't wear it because it's too short or there's something else going on. So I'm going to be taking you through some of my suggested solutions to these problems, and hopefully you can apply them to your own closet. Starting first with this dress. It is this orange mini dress. It's vintage from the 90s, but it's meant to have like a 60s look. I've shown this dress in one of my summer outfit videos from last year. I tend to really style it for summer most of the time because it's orange, but I think that now the way that I can really make it work for me is styling it for spring. This dress is really short. It's comfortable and I like to wear it, but sometimes I don't feel very secure. Even if I have shorts underneath, shorts peek out and they don't match the dress, and then you feel like it doesn't look good. Whatever, nobody likes to deal with that. I figure I'll start wearing it and it's not as hot, and I can pair it with tights. A lot of the ways that I lean towards styling things are more vintage or retro looking, so if you don't like that, you may not understand my fashion choices here, but I'm going to wear white tights with that dress, and I think open-toed, like heeled sandals. Now, it sounds incredibly dubious if you're not familiar with the references, if you're not familiar with the cultural implications, but something that looks off by modern standards is a really good way to make an outfit look vintage. When it's put into the right context with accessories, it makes sense. People understand what you're trying to do. And for accessories with that, I have a few options. I'm not totally sure which I'm feeling. I'm still trying to expand my jewelry collection, so I don't have too many necklaces that really work, but I'm thinking maybe this Kendra Scott toggle necklace. If I do want to wear a necklace with it, which I may not, but I could wear that, right? So just picture that. I could put either these orangey like flower earrings with it, or these bigger daisy earrings, which have 2 flowers on them and they're pink. This next dress still has the tags on because I actually got it not that long ago, but it has a few issues. So it looks like this. It's from Doll's Kill. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's completely see-through. It came with a slip dress to wear underneath, but it's like a very fitted bodycon slip dress, and I don't think it looks right. I guess I could get a different slip to put underneath. But this dress too is also a little bit short for my liking. So I thought of 2 different options. The option I'm most confident in is I wear this as a shirt with flare jeans, and then that kind of has a vintage, like either like 60s or more like 70s vibe to it. But in terms of accessories, the cross on this here is silver. Most of the jewelry that I wear is gold. I have to think of a way to make that not clash too much. It's also kind of tight on my arms. It's one of those things where it doesn't have any stretch to it. So when you try to put it on, it feels like it doesn't fit. But then once it's on, it does fit. It's just getting it on and off that is taxing. There are a few accessory options I have that could work with that. But in terms of earrings, I'm leaning towards these because they have silver on top, which will pick up and complement the silver on the bow. And then I could wear a pearl necklace with it to pick up on the pearls. But to me, I don't want to lean into that kind of styling because of the way that I'm wearing it. You can do it in a more cutesy, more of like a high scale feminine where you're dressing it up, or you could add some other elements to tone it down, which I think works better because I'm looking to wear it as a shirt instead of a dress. So I could do those earrings I just showed you, but also I wouldn't want to wear another cross, so I could probably wear this, which is my 3 of Swords rosary necklace. And see, this has pearls on it, but they're smaller, like seed pearls. So it's complementing it without feeling overdone. And I also have these really crappy gold hoop earrings, but I don't think people can really tell how tarnished they are when I have them on. They're just these really simple twist gold hoops that I got at a discount store in my town. I've said this before, but I'm really trying to switch over all of my jewelry to, if it's gold, being plated, because I'm tired of living with tarnished jewelry. I could do this with the white and silver earrings, but I just don't think it works as well. So if I were to go with this, I would wear these. I would still need something under it. I was thinking maybe a bandeau, but I don't really own a bandeau. I guess I could buy one for this. But I also thought of, I'm gonna have to like try this on and work it out. I'm probably gonna add additional clips in. I was thinking maybe my Skims tank top. It sounds dubious and I have no idea if I'm gonna like the way that it looks, but it's a pretty simple base layer and it does have detailing underneath, and I don't know if that's gonna throw everything off or if instead that's gonna make it more multi-dimensional. I don't know, I gotta see how I feel about it. Another option that I thought of, which I think is more out there and I have no idea if it would look good at all, is I have a pink sequin skirt situation, and I was thinking, what if I could wear that pink sequin skirt with whatever tank top or bandeau or whatever I decide to wear, and the dress over it, and tights too. So multiple layers. It's getting like TikTok fashion guru, where they just layer as many things as possible and you're like, girl, nobody's dressing like this. But sometimes those are the limits you have to go to make things that aren't working work for you. Sometimes something sounds really bad and sounds atrocious, but when you actually see it put together, it looks good. So that's the outcome I'm hoping for. Let me know if you guys see the vision. Comment down below if you see the vision. This last dress is the hardest one to style. It's a vintage nightgown and it's very long, like maxi length. And when I first got this, I was into it because I was like, I see a lot of girls online styling vintage nightgowns and it looks really good on them. But for me, I don't know if it's because of my body type where I'm not particularly skinny. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, it's just a fact. I have more of an average build. I think sometimes I don't love the way that oversized things look on me, because instead of giving me like the silhouette that I want, it just looks like it doesn't fit. Does that make sense? It looks like it's not intentionally oversized the same way that it does on somebody who is very petite. I'm petite, but not petite enough. I'm 5'3", technically, despite the doctor's office trying to tell me I'm 5'1" or 5'2". Quick tangent. Do any of you guys have the problem where you go to the doctor's office and they're like, okay, put yourself completely flat against the wall. And I'm like, do you not realize that I have a butt? And then because of your butt, instead of being flat against the doctor's office wall, you end up being leaned back like this. So then you come out a few inches shorter. That seems like a massive oversight on their part. And this dress too, at the time that I got it, a lot of people really hated it, and that made me hate it. So I really don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get past that. But this coloring is kind of like a deep green, and you would think it's almost a forest green, yet it's not. It's got more of like a aqua to it, if you guys can tell. Since my key problem with that is that it's shapeless, I thought I could add some kind of belt. The first concept I had was, what if I made it look kind of Western almost? I don't have that many belts, but I have this brown one with a snake buckle on it, and I would just put it around the waist of the dress, and maybe I could like blouse up the top a little bit. Do you see what I'm saying? Almost like a little bit of a Gunny Sacks silhouette, and that could look 70s, but then because of the aqua coloring, I'm like, what if I somehow found a way to make it mermaid? But I haven't fully conceptualized that yet. So I don't know. This is something where when I go to try it on tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing the try on portion tomorrow, I'm going to have to seriously look at it and figure out what works, what doesn't. That's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. If you watched until the end, let me know that you're a real one and comment the flower bouquet emoji. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.